Hey there, this is Jim Donovan. Welcome to the show. I am so glad you're here. Today we're going to talk about whether or not music sabotages your productivity. Over the past few years, I've seen all kinds of conflicting reports. One day, studies suggest that music boosts your productivity, and the next day, music supposedly hinders it. Today, I want to shed some light on this controversial topic, and right off the bat, I'll tell you that, in my view, it really all depends. What we've gathered from the latest research is that the kind of music you listen to matters. It affects your attention span and the quality of your mental performance. And unless you know which specific tasks music works best for, you might be unwittingly sabotaging your best efforts. In today's episode, you'll learn 4 strategies for harnessing the power of music to help rather than hurt your mental focus and agility. Let's get started. First, avoid music with lyrics when something requires your undivided attention. If what you're doing requires a high level of focus, like tasks involving reading comprehension, information processing, or recalling information from memory, music with lyrics can make your job more difficult. In a 2012 study from Taiwan, researchers studied the effects of background music on attention and performance in over 100 study participants. The research team divided the participants into 2 groups and observed their concentration levels as music played in the background while they took a test. In one group, the researchers played instrumental music, while the other group listened to music with lyrics. They found that the background music with lyrics had negative effects on concentration, attention, and performance. The instrumental music group, on the other hand, achieved much higher scores. Number 2, listen to uptempo music beforehand to increase brain power. Another technique you can use to boost your brain power is listening to happy uptempo music before doing your work. In a 2007 study published in the Psychology of Music, researchers administered an IQ test to 2 groups of young adults. One group listened to a faster, upbeat song in a major or happy-sounding musical key, while the other group listened to a slow song played in a minor or sad-sounding musical key. Those who listened to the happier up-tempo music scored higher on the IQ test. This led researchers to conclude that music-enhanced cognitive performance is a byproduct of arousal and mood. In other words, the best test results occurred in people who listened to music that made them feel excited and happy. So if you want to help wake up your brain and get the brain power flowing, just put on your favorite upbeat music. Number 3, use soft classical music to improve learning or test scores. In another 2012 study published in Learning and Individual Differences, researchers studied whether soft classical music could improve the absorption and understanding of information. For the study, approximately 250 students were shown the same videotaped lecture. They were divided into 2 groups. One listened to classical music while the video was played, while the others listened to the lecture without background music. Following the lecture, both groups took a multiple-choice quiz on the subject matter covered in the lecture. The research team found that the students in the music group scored significantly higher than the non-music group. And number 4, play relaxing, repetitive background music to enhance cognitive performance. Similarly, in a study published in Perceptual and Motor Skills, researchers found that playing soft, repetitive ambient music in the background can help enhance performance during tasks requiring sharp mental focus. Subjects in the study who listened to this type of background music scored higher on cognitive tests than those who took the test in silence. And while we're on this topic, I quickly want to point out the difference between ambient and instrumental music. While most ambient music is instrumental, not all instrumental music is ambient. Ambient music is focused more on tone and creating atmosphere than traditional musical structure and rhythm, like classical music. It uses repetitive but soothing sound patterns to generate a sense of relaxation. This is the type of music you might hear at a spa, yoga class, or meditation session. So if you ever find yourself trying to be productive in a noisy environment or just can't seem to concentrate, just remember these quick tips. To boost your brain power and engage your brain, listen to up-tempo music before taking on the task at hand. And by the way, in these cases, songs with lyrics don't seem to get in the way of performance. Secondly, if you're working on something that requires a high level of focus, try repetitive instrumental music, preferably something you don't know by heart. Third, if you're studying or trying to retain new information, opt for ambient music. And finally, invest in a nice pair of noise-canceling headphones. The bottom line, be strategic with the sound in your environment. It has the power to affect your mood, concentration, and the quality of your work. Well, that's it for today. I appreciate you tuning in. Remember to come see us on our social media channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Just search Jim Donovan Sound Health.